Good morning, everybody, and welcome to another exciting day of chemistry class. We've been talking a lot about individual atoms and molecules, and today, and ions, and today we're going to really get into talking about how they bond together, what's actually making them stick to each other. A lot of what we've been talking about has been isolated. Depending on what ion we're talking about, we talk about how many valence electrons they have, what kind of charge they give. Now that we know that they have charges, maybe that will help us understand how they stick. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try sharing my screen here and show you just a quick little blurb about covalent and ionic bonds. The videos do a much better job of explaining this, but I just wanted you guys to see a still picture of a covalent bond where electrons are shared between the two atoms. If we were to trace the path of one of these red dots, it would kind of swirl around both of these atoms in a figure-8 pattern, making sure that at any given time, either one of these atoms would fulfill, in this case, its outer shell with 2 electrons. Now, if we look at that and the difference between it and an ionic bond donates electrons or takes electrons in order to give each ion a positive and negative charge. Now, these positive and negative charges will help the 2 ions stick together and keep them bonded together. And because they're 2 ions, if you think about it, 2 ions bonded together, that would be an ionic bond. So like I said, the videos do a much better job of showing that information, so I'll let them describe that. But so now let's look at what we want to do with that information. And what we want to do is we're going to have the questions below on the worksheet. First couple questions, as always, I just want you guys to write a little bit on the assignment, and these have 5 sentences minimum to these questions, but they're about you, so hopefully it'll be fairly easy to write 5 sentences about yourself. Okay, that's going to be followed by the ionic and covalent bonding videos that you see listed right here. Make sure you guys understand this vocabulary. I even recommend reading it before you watch the videos. It might help you with the understanding of the videos as well. And afterwards, now we're going to have some fun. This is the first time I've ever done this, so hopefully it all works out. I'm making this video before I talk with Mr. Lim about setting it up online, so there might be an extra page of instructions in order to get you guys to go on to this Play Model Games and do this ionic bonding and covalent bonding assignment. So I'm going to try and switch right now to Play Model Games and show you guys what would be happening. So here's the website for Play Model Games. In the top right hand corner, it'll say play the game. Click on that. This is at www.playmata.com. Now, this is the part where I'm not exactly sure how we're going to set it up. I believe you're going to hit join a class and then enter a class code. But if not, we're going to be able to log in through Google, and I will have all the details to that in just a second. But for the meantime, just to show you how it works, you would sign in. And this opening page pops up. Now, the 2 icons that we care about are the covalent bonding in the upper left-hand corner and the ionic bonding game in the bottom right-hand corner. These are games, so click on either one of those, and it will have instructions start at the number 1. And the only thing that I can say about these games is make sure you read any of these bubbles that pop up, because these bubbles will help you answer not just this level, but perhaps the level in the future. Excuse me. So please watch this video, watch the previews to what they're showing you inside Play Model Games as to why they're bonding. And you should also have some knowledge after watching the videos. So after that, you will create ions and ionic bonds, and you'll create covalent bonds. What I want you guys to try and do is, after you complete a level, there we it'll tell you, make a noise like that, letting you know you got it. It will give you a little blurb about the ionic bond you just created, or the covalent bond you just created, in this case an ionic bond, and then you go on to the next level. But what I'm hoping for you guys to do, if you notice it says right here, level 1 complete. After you get to level 8, if you're on Firefox, it works really easy. There's 3 dots in the upper right-hand corner of the search bar, and you click on that, and the last option says take a screenshot. So then you can literally just take a screenshot. I completed level 8, and that you can add to the answer sheet. Right here. So the rubric and answer sheet, as always, it has the rubric at the top of what I'm expecting from everybody, and at the bottom it has the places to answer the questions. So right here, if you see number 3, area for picture of the ionic bonding game, right there I would insert a picture of my level 8 completed in the ionic bonding game. I would then play the covalent bonding game, and I would take the same kind of picture and I'd place it under number 4 for the highest level achieved in the covalent bonding game. You could also snap a photo with your phone or any other device, as long as I could see that you have achieved level 8 on both of those games, or you get as far as you can. If you don't achieve level 8 on either one of those games, I do highly suggest that you see me and Mr. Lim this week. Our office hours are actually on Tuesday and Wednesday, not Monday. So make sure that if you do have any questions, either message me, stop in, see me during our Zoom office hours. I'd be glad to answer them, go over some more of this in more detail. But that's it. The end of the assignment just has a kind of like a reflection question. How are ionic bonds like magnets? Explain in 3 or more sentences. Please make sure you do the sentence minimum again. And that's it for today, guys. So the other thing you could do, I really wish that someone would, at the bottom of the assignment, just go ahead and type back any free notes about what you thought of the assignment, how you liked it. If you enjoy these type of assignments and you want to see more of them, all this is important information for how I'm going to continue to teach you guys throughout the end of the year. So until then, please stay safe. Wash your hands, wear your mask, keep your social distancing, all the things that we're supposed to do, and we're all going to make it together. So if you have any questions, like I said, see me at office hours, message me, and I'm waiting to hear from you. So until then, have a great day. Enjoy it.